It was here in the early 18th century that Tsar Peter personally laid the foundation stone to move the Russian capital to the city that eventually bore his name. From this base in St. Petersburg, the Russian Empire jockeyed with Britain for influence over Central Asia. It was known as the Great Game. Now in the 21st century, that match has shifted to China, and it's all about energy demand.
The Great Game was, as you say, was Great Britain and Russia and others playing it out on a kind of a blank canvas. But now China is really the player. So it is the market everybody feels they have to be. And if you're a leading oil exporter, whether you're Saudi Arabia or Iran or Russia, you have to be in that market.
When Vladimir Putin's back was against the wall due to Western sanctions over Ukraine, the Russian president shifted east to China in search of new partners. The president's trip took place on the eve of the annual gathering here in St. Petersburg, driving home the point he could secure deals despite Western isolation. The result, he and Chinese President Xi Jinping signed a 30-year, $400 billion deal to supply energy to the world's largest emerging market, albeit at discounted rates. But Russia was not a first mover. The late King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia made his first overseas visit to China back in early 2006. That led to Beijing's national energy company setting up a huge joint venture with its Saudi counterpart. A refinery on Chinese soil and a refinery on Saudi soil. You didn't leave any door closed on this.
Well, we're hoping for many, many more refineries on Chinese soil. China is a big country, and it's already consuming 11 million barrels and rising by the day.
Fast forward to 2017, and the current ruler, King Salman, who spent a month touring from Southeast Asia to China, cemented oil and gas deals all along the way. The other two big Gulf oil producers, the UAE and Kuwait, have their own Silk Road strategies to export crude. And the new target market is India.
India is a big market and one that is it's now the fastest growing market. And if you look at volume terms, it's adding as much volumes per year as China in terms of oil imports, or even more.
And a prime reason why President Putin invited the Indian Prime Minister to this annual gathering in his hometown for the first time. John Defterius, CNN Money, St. Petersburg.